Alright, good evening. Let's get back into it. One thing I will have to do before I continue from last time, if you missed the recording, you can check it out on YouTube. Alternatively, it is still available on Twitch. I think Twitch only saves it for sort of another couple of days though, so... but I have to go back because I missed an achievement, so we're going to have to go back and do a little bit of Case 1 again. Shouldn't take too long. And I'll skip through most of the dialogue, I'm not going to read it all out again. And then we'll move on to case number 2. So we'll start again. We'll start with this one. This one. Yes. Can I skip stuff? No! Okay. Poor Cindy. Murdered again. Literally dying for an achievement this time. Man, I wish there was a way to skip it if you'd already done it. Maybe because I selected start new game instead of oh no, I can't skip. It wouldn't let me cut the... It would not let me skip the cutscene, apparently. Man. All the sparkly eyes that are completely black. Something smells, it's usually the butts. I'm just going to quickly do that. There we go. Mary Butts. It is my first, well, no, it's not my first trial technically. Alright. The defendant is Mia. Alright, there we go. That's okay. Can I... Oh, there's Jay. It's covered by the achievement notification. Yeah, it's fine. I don't need to save anything. Alright. If I hit continue... Yeah, here we go. Cool. Alright, let's get into it. Episode 2, Turnabout Sisters. The phone is ringing. There we go. Hello, this is Maya. Maya! Hey Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Wait, isn't Pearly there? Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. Wait, is she not in the village? Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know, you want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. I think that's a little unfair. I mean, it's a fancy statue, but alright. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, There's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. I like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Man, I could always go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. So easily bribed. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Oi. Beep. Conversation recorded. Date and time. Just before Maya arrives. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho-ho! You are not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho-ho! My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Mia, no! Red, white, blue. Steven Tyler? About 10 minutes later. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Alright. Oi, the office is trashed. That smell. Blood! Some unknown person. Sobbing. Sis. Oh, it's Maya. Someone's there. Chief? Chief! Oh, there was the third one. Okay. Copy paste that then. Who are you? She blanked out. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Poor Mia. Chief. Alrighty. Guess we should have a look around the office. Oh, do I have to use... I have to use the keyboard for this one. Okay. What's... okay, keyboard slide to the other. Nope. Nope. Okay, slide. Okay. There are some shards of glass. There are some shards of glass scattered on the floor. Holy crap. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Alright. Probably should check out the corpse. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. The thinker added to the court record. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass lying... No. Heavens above, I can't read today. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. I They now have glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Exclamation point. The word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Right, I'd better call the police. Question mark? That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. Well, what was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Exclamation point again. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. That's weird. Alright. Oh. Exclamation point again! That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right here on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. That would be awkward. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside of the courtroom. Probably need to talk to Maya. Let's just go with what happened. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis, so she was already dead. You and the chief. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. Show her the receipt. Oh, it's E, isn't it? Not enter. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. Exclamation point again. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I feel like every siren noise should be replaced with the minions making that sound from Despicable Me. Exclamation point again! The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Well, I mean, has anyone else been murdered in the vicinity? Freeze! Police! Gumshoe! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. Technically, his name is Detective. So, I like that. We received a report from across the building, across the way. See, holy crap, reading is hard today. Got a person saying they saw a murder. I don't know why it took her 11 minutes to call, but okay. It must have been that woman I saw, who is mysteriously dressed in the similar color to the murderer. You know. Is that foreshadowing? Anyway, I don't want either of you moving an inch. 1 inch, okay? Great. just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you? Exclamation point again. That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming downtown to the precinct, ma'am. What? Poor Maya. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I don't like the fact that it's Mia and Maya. Could they not think of more original names that were slightly more different apart? I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Well, I mean, I'm sure Phoenix doesn't look any better at this point. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first. I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What? What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? I didn't think that was the case. No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Yeah, I'm good at that. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh, so he crashed and burned? Hell no! He's a genius. Wouldn't go that far. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. Don't agree with that either. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. Wow. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Maya. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. God damn. That's harsh. Oh, it's a pog. How you going, Mick? That's what she said. Silence. I'm sorry. Yeah. Didn't mean to insult you. Well, you just said I sucked at my job and needed 3 more years. You probably shouldn't have told me that story, but... Alright, whatever. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But, at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. Yeah, that's fair. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. Alrighty. Let's talk about... the day of the crime, yes? Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. Yeah, when I played the first one the other day, Mick, I really struggled to stop to actually do, like, parental duties and wanted to push through. But I didn't. But I really wanted to keep playing. This game is just as good as I remember it being. The one Larry made. Good old butts. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it. Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Let's talk about Mario stuff. There's been something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all the acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I beg to differ. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Yeah, I completely agree. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo has been added to the court record. Spirit medium. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training? That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. I don't think it's something that Mia would really sort of spruik. Wait. What? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. Exclamation point? I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Yes, it would be. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? Question mark. This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go and ask him to represent me? Aw, I just offered to do that. Alright, well, fine. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. No, you got me. Question mark. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow, at 10 AM. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Oh, that's rough. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker Clock Larry man. It practically qualifies as a serial murder by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Alrighty. Let's back out of there. Alright, let's go. Let's go to the offices, because Gumshoe's probably there, and we'll see if we can scoop up her phone. Alright. The date and where we are. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? Larry was innocent. He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Detective Suede Shoes. Fucking Elvis impersonator over here. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. That's fair. Hey, Dick, get over here. Wrecked. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Thank goodness, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Alright. Let's talk about Mia. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Somewhat. Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you're getting any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Man, all I had to do was stare at him silently and he gives me what I want? Very easy. Death was instantaneous. Boo. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. He and I go way back. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. I feel like it would be an odd trial if a prosecutor felt pain. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. You haven't met Edgeworth in this game, right? Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with almost an abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. That's what happens when you're good. Alright. Gotta do a present. Maya's memo. Oh yeah, try and get the phone off. Damn, I keep hitting enter instead of A. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope. I know nothing, pal. Don't sell yourself short, Gumshoe. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all a girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Is it working? Sorry, pal. I already checked the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems like you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Gumshoe, your pay's gonna get cut. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I needed to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness, or that witness, I should say, Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the wetness with your lawyery ways, pal. Respond with silence. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Can you feel me deadpanning the invisible webcam right now? I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her, except you just gave me her name and where she was. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? Aha! You're trying your lawyery tricks on me now. She's not going to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright, let's do just that. Gatewater Hotel. Yep, date and time, got it. Or date and location. Well, hello there, handsome. Aw, she's hitting on me immediately. Hi? Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. What, did he just immediately call her the instant we walked out? Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Spoiler alert, it's you. Alright, I'll do the obvious thing. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey, hey! What are you doing? No touching. No touch. Ooh, bad boy. Did her eye and lips are twitching. I never noticed that before. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Alright. Let's have a chat with her. What did you see? Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. I'm sure she says that to all of the lawyers she speaks to. Better not encourage her. You know, that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? Now he sounds like he's speaking to a 5-year-old. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you can tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy is correct. Alright, let's talk about the victim, see if she knows anything. Could you... Just who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No. Hey, I'm just trying to do my job here. Teehee, you know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. Teehee, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Yeah, oh boy, a second time. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Why is everything she's saying comparing me to TV or movies? Oh no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, hmm? Wow, that's rude. Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Harumph. Man, she's about as pleasant as talking to a toilet. Alright, let's go talk to Grossberg. Or Grossberg. Seems like he's out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem! If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha! So, you're the one they say has been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes. Well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? And how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, didn't you? I'm going to call him Grossberg. Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Oh, that's a dejected look. Ah, yes. Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? 'Cause he doesn't want to do it. Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. You literally just said you had nothing on. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Ahem. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even had a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Well, I'm going to tell Maya that we've got to do it. We'll do a better job than him anyway. Alright, still talk to him though. Your refusal. How can you refuse? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me, why won't you take the case? Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Grumble, grumble. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. Well, what do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave, now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? No, I'm going to keep talking to you. How did you know Mia Fey? Silence. She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The colour of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested, and there's no way Phoenix would be able to afford that anyway. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Alright. So the only person that we needed to have defend her will not do it, so it has to be me. Date and location. Got it. Hiya. That's a very, very chipper way to respond, I guess. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. He was the exact opposite. Alright, whatever. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Erp. I see. I've been abandoned then. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. I can't remember what happens to her, actually. I know she comes up again later, but I don't remember what it is. Don't know? So she could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. So intriguing. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself, up on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. So who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow. So, what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name, my sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Represent her. Of course you represent her. Do I leave her and just go home? Yes, go home. That's definitely what you should do here. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Exclamation point. Why? Why? Well, I mean, because Maya's a key character in this series, so. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there. A long time ago. More foreshadowing. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Take note of that. Right? Just that bit there. Just take note of it. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. Silence. That's so kind of you. Sniff. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right. Thank you. Phew. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. That'll become funny in about 5 to 10 minutes. Just what was inside the strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alrighty. Back to the hotel. Let's see if we can find it. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Gah! You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name, my sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? I don't actually remember, but somehow I doubt it. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Let's see if we can actually get in here without her coming and biting my head off. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? Or a bug, as you might say. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait. I mean, you know what I mean. Is he literally standing in a hotel room, having a conversation and mis-talking to himself? Or is this a fourth wall breaking thing where he's like talking to the audience? Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scream. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Anyway, I'm not even gonna... That joke is in and of itself enough. Save your progress up to this point. Yes. Let's do it. Turnabout Sisters. Yeah, we can save over the top, that's fine. Alright. September 7, 10 AM, District Court. Courtroom number 1. Ooh, promoted from 2 to 1 today. Oh, there's Edgeworth. Looking very dapper, as always. Court is now in session for the trial of Ms. Maya Fay. Wouldn't it be Miss? Because she's too young to be legally married, isn't she? So it should be Miss, right? Now, well. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today. He'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fay, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor plan of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fay, who was found at the crime scene, or who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Ms. Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, he rushed to the scene. There were two people there already, Maya and myself. I immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Press. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Have you seen her hair and her outfit? Well, I guess she is pink. There we go. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Gah! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my very own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. I found that! Get out of it! On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Rabble, rabble, rabble. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Hard evidence. Own eyes. Yes, it was her blood. There was blood found on her finger. Before she died, she wrote the killer's name. The receipt, isn't it? Oh no, I mean it's autopsy report. Oh, that's it. Oh, death was instantaneous. Of course. Oh, hey. Damn it. Objection! Yeah! First objection for this case. Detective Gumshoe. You done effed up, Aaron. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fay, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fay? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? Round. You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from the Law Department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Order, order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down. Objection! Edgeworth. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? The second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. There is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? I'm a sham. Yes, it is all my fault that I got the wrong report. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. An updated autopsy report. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Man, he bows a lot. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw a murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? At least Phoenix can see through her, I guess. Witness, your name, please. Why not name and occupation like Gumshoe had to do? April May, at your service. Wink. Man. I don't think she could be any more fan servicey, even if she had fan service tattooed on her forehead. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. I mean, that's a little sexist. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5, when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like, in my hotel room, teehee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Co. law offices? That's right, big boy. Damn. Please testify to the court about what you saw. And please do it using normal English and not, like, fan service. Cross-examination, witness accountants. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. The woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. But the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. But if she dodged and ran away, how she hit the wall? The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink. Did her boobs just jiggle? Because that's awful. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Is he actually talking about the testimony? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia's Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Of course I will. 'Cause she's a liar. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. 9 o'clock. She looked out the window and then she saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the woman in the defendant's chair. Press on that one. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Man, that's solid testimony right there. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short girlish figure that you know of. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. Is he right? No. I question that. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Man, even like her silhouette, like the poorly, well, not poorly animated, but the like low quality picture of her, even that's very fan servicey. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean, or in general. Okay, if you really had witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Oh, twitch face. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Roar! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing during your testimony. Yeah, that's definitely her boob signal. Nice. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Winky face. Man, and what? Too late now. But if I had my Overwatch open, I'd totally do the winky face voice line from Diva. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. We'll get her yet. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. That kind of statuey clock? The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, Teehee? But Mia pulled out all of the clock's internal stuff. How did she know it was a clock? I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. I don't have to justify why I should cross-examine her again. I did see everything. I did. No, it's about the clock. No, don't care about that. And she hit her with that weapon. No, the clock. Here we go. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. That clock, that statuey clock? The Tinkerer, I think. Need to present the clock here. Made by Larry Bites. Oh, it's easy. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. That's not the only thing, am I right? Oh! Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. You said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Now she's twitching again. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh,
Objection!
the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your... Oh, no, you will withdraw your question.
Objection!
Questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. It's bloody once, dude. It's not like you're like a super detective or something. I mean, yet. Well, only once. There we go. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If he had stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the offices, the law offices of Fay & Co. No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hee hee. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, because she's still lying. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have run. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. Rabble, rabble, rabble. How could you possibly just take a look right now? Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Goddamn right it is. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? I was going to say she probably wasn't impressed by that. Well, Miss May? Oh, here comes Edgeworth. Tisk tisk. It was obviously taken out after the murder. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Ho-ho! Impossible, of course. Gumshoe is once again Aaron. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is Maya's cell phone. Oh, I need to go back and actually hit the button, don't I? Present.
Take that!
Yeah, take that. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Yeah, you little girly man. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of the conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe... Aw, why? Throw Gumshoe right under the bus. Grumble. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. It's not going to bode well for him. I've got to say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. And the phone apparently says the time. Oi! I don't know what's worse, that beeping or pain objecting. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. Round. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes, of course. It's not actually something you can purchase in a store. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before, or the clock itself. Made by one Larry Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Rip. Oomph. Oh, excuses not on sale today? Ooh, oh ho ho. Mrr. Ooh, she mad. Oi. She's real mad now. Oh, epic music. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Funny, the last person who said that was also guilty. Rabble, rabble, rabble some more. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh. Silly me, grunt. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Tee-hee, wink. Scary. Yeah. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. The wiretap.
Take that!
Yeah, take that. Have a look at this. Ah, ooh, that. I found this in Miss May's room. Isn't that illegal though? He's not a detective. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Ooh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Wasn't it the phone? The conversation.
Take that!
I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again, What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the Thinker was a clock. And am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at that witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Lurf. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer? Yes, that is my job. It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Yes! Wah! That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Miss May. What? What is it, you little shrimp? Talk to me in that tone of voice, will you? You killed her, didn't you? Rubble. No, she didn't. It was the dude with the purple hair. Order! There will be order! What? How can you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretapping. Oops. So you admit you tapped her phone? Rah! But wait, there's more. I didn't do anything bad like murder. I'm a good girl. Lie. Really? Can you prove it? No way she can prove it. You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer. But I can prove it, and I will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee, but cold? I don't think that's how you make an iced coffee, is it? If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene of the crime at the time of the murder. More rabble and a gavel. So, where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. Get out of it. You only know because you know I'm right. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognise that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Well, you either give up and then you lose, or you accept the condition and you run the risk of, and you increase your chances of winning. So we'll accept the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. But it's better than what you have. Understood, I accept your condition. fool! You fell right into my trap! Was this before or after Yu-Gi-Oh? Did he just play a trap card on us? Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. You know what we might do, since we're about to move into another set of testimony and things? We might... Oh, hang on. Oh, there's only one more testimony before we end in court. Alright, well, we'll push through, get this done, and then we'll end after that, I think. Alright, bellboy, let's do it. You and me, we're going to tango, as they say in the business, apparently. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. He brought the tray with him? Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir, but I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her room at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Spoiler alert, she totally is involved. I don't think we need to press anything about it where he works. That seems normal. That seems correct. Alright, we'll give a press on this one, I think.
Hold it!
I brought it to her at precisely 9 o'clock then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? To give her an alibi. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
Hold it!
You sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. I don't know how endearing one would find him saying absolutely every time he says that word. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favoured me with an embarrasser, sir? Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More like a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe, perhaps, she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanour, sir. Somehow I doubt that. You ain't got enough money for her. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something, and she wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk, tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? I doth protest. But not too much. Wait, please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Objection!
Your Honour, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Checking, I think. Bed making? Yo, how you make the beds? Does that relate to crime? Tell me about checking. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was she was beautiful. She was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me? What exactly was the disappointment? She had a man with her. Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I've had little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Why repeat that? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth. Did Miss May check in with another person?
Objection!
I object. That was objectionable. Wrong. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That sort of thing you're normally that's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Exclamation point. He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oof. Is that where that meme came from? You fool! I've done it. Well, I think one is a little bit of an exaggeration. You've been able to tie someone to the crime. Maybe a little bit, not really. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see the man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor. As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. No worries, Mick. I'm about to wrap up anyway. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder, so he has no alibi. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Luda! Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. Well, of course, because I'm right. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fay. Court is adjourned. Alright. Well, we survived day one. Let's see how we go. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Aww. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his wide eyes and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He is the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May's testimony. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Yes, we will save. We'll move on to number 2 for now. I'll probably just use that one. I'll bounce between the two, I think. But yeah, we've hit the to be continued section of the story, so we'll leave it there for tonight. Aside from the one person who's been chatting to me, if there's anybody else who is watching, thank you very much. And obviously, thanks for coming and hanging out and chatting with me, Mick. And I'll catch you all next time I stream, which will probably be in a couple of days. Enjoy your evenings. And your days, depending on where you are, I guess.